than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
Rolling to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. A nice run right there, and we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of, and here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year, and look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Breece Hall, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will strike first here, this wild card matchup. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Denver's offense now set to go. And you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
On second down, Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Edmonds running out of the shotgun, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now Ryan Succop will come on and try the field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
From the 31, Allen buying time to his left. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Browning with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Oh, good move. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And they'll run the end around here with Judy. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 45 on second down, Wilson.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Finds Dulcich out left side.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Bills. Deebo Samuel, 56 yards.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. To throw is Wilson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. To throw again is Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
And he will have the Broncos first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Wilson. Being nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case...
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deebo Samuel as the first half is winding down.
And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we're at halftime.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more. That big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
On second down, a run with Hall.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
A give, running right is Hall.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They're having a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. On 1st down, Wilson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Randy Gregory able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and get the first down.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Wilson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Off the draw, here's Williams.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They go play action now. Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Ball again on 2nd down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Allen. Got his target, Samuel. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Play action. Now it's Allen. On the move to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Completes it to Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. It returns it right back to Samuel. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
Ball has it knocked loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson out route complete to Dulcich. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Now Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick There to make the grab. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And this is going to be recovered by the Hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Allen's throw taken in by Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Buying time to it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on second and goal, back even further. Throwing now is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. To throw, it's Allen. Dancing to his, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
tonight. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Myles Garrett. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, does the head coach think?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hall again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Here's Hall again. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From midfield, here's Allen. And
trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Mahomes now to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Allen now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Allen going to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen forced out to his left. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Here's Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout
and gather the whole team around him and tell him, everybody, get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch.
And he is... Touchdown, Kansas City. Mike Burton. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 14. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time, because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Oh, Allen down. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Brandon, what's even more impressive impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Jalen Waddle as time expires in the first half. And the Bills get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for post. Because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime. There he goes, left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Breece Hall, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now Mahomes. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A good position to be in here, second and inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen.
Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Steven Nelson.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Allen. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, 43 yards.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And that right there, his first incompletion of the game. Pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he was with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A handoff for Hall.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw is taken in by Waddle.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down.
This is Hall.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Hall again on second down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
They'll run with Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. KC's offense ready to take over.
Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy.
Gregory Rousseau. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hall. And he gets it down to the 32. 155 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hall again. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now Hall. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
right, so then instead of a 2-score lead in the waning moments, that miss means they're going to need to sweat this one out after all, partner.
Nothing comes easy in this league. That could turn out to be a miss of disastrous proportions. So now they need to call on their defense one last time to bail them out.
And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run.
One final try for Mahomes.
Finding Kelsey.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.
Tonight,
the winner gets a trip to sunny Arizona for Super Bowl 57. The AFC title game is underway. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On second down, it's Edwards. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Now it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on board first here. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off the play fake. Allen rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in. Complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Allen off the play fake. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Deebo Samuel, 38 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. 2nd and 10.
And they run with Edwards off the option.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So after the INT, it's Allen.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Allen.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bills have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Off the option, here's Edwards.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. They'll go option to the short side. Well, a pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
2nd and 8 coming up.
To throw is Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. On the option, it's Jackson. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Ball again on second down. And he's got room. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On first down, Allen. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in off the tip there. Really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. And you get a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football.
And I believe they buzz down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews. Here's second and a yard. Throwing is Jackson. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Jackson will throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. To the air, Allen. Finding Waddle, crossing the field and bringing it in. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deebo Samuel, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the 2nd half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Steps away to his left. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Odafe Oweh able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
After the sack on 1st down, Allen. Wide open receiver, complete.
He's got room at the 30. Now he's into the clear again.
A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. On the option, here's Drake. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they run with Edwards off the option. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. He finds Bateman over the middle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 8 yards out. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode. but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen buying time to his left. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Allen staying on his feet. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Dancing to his left.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Allen. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Christian Watson.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bills continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on second down. Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Hall again. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Bills are going to the Super Bowl as we say goodnight, everybody.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.